and we're moving on to the spiritual gifts of a 12th house Venus. Tracy Leela here with soul2soul.ca. Before we get started, I want to encourage you to subscribe to the channel, like the video, turn on your notifications, and please know that your support in this channel does help my channel to grow and to reach other people who need healing. If you're interested in a reading or learning more about upcoming events, you can check it out at soul2soul.ca. Okay, I'm just checking out my notes here to stay on track. But today I'm talking about the spiritual gifts that come with having Venus in your 12th house. And again, every planet within the 12th house is granted with its own special, unique, beautiful spiritual gifts. This is the house of spirituality. Neptune, Pisces energy is the undercurrent of this energy, the soulful, creative, spiritual, it's like pure spiritual, collective, unconscious energy. And so when we have Venus here, Venus is really granted with artistic abilities, like multiple artistic abilities when she's in the 12th house because of that creative and imaginative Neptune energy at its core, the undercurrent. And so also depending upon your zodiac sign that's in your 12th house, for your Venus will also play a role in how your artistic talent is created and birthed into this world. It really, there's so many different aspects of art that comes out of the 12th house. It could be poetry, it could be writing, it could be drawing, painting, it could be singing, it could be music writing, it could be an actor. It could be through food, just anything that is creative and artistic is 12th house Venus. And when we look at Venus in Taurus, that's really grounded in sensual energy. It's of the senses. So imagine what you can create in the 12th house with your senses stimulated, with Venus there. It's of food too, because Taurus energy, and that Venus aspect is, of food and of gathering and beauty and coming together. And so people will be drawn to your art. People will be drawn to your artistic styles, and you will be in tune on a deeper, sensual, artistic, creative way. Your spiritual senses will feel like they're kind of birthed within you with Venus in the 12th house. Like there's just this sensory within you. And with Venus in the 12th house, the other gift of that is that, we all have our spirit guides guiding us in life, but Venus in the 12th house has a guardian angel specifically protecting you, that will never leave. And so you will never hit true rock bottom in the 12th house, because before that happens, you'll come close. But before that happens, your guardian angel will come and protect you from completely falling. I think that's the grace of having our heart in the 12th house, is that we have that guardian angel. I have a 12th house Venus, so I got that angel and he protects me. He'll let me fall though. I'm telling you, the 12th house with the spiritual gifts there, they will bless you, but they'll also can be a curse at times. That's important to know with 12th house spiritual gifts. They're so intense, they're so strong when they're fully opened and they begin fully opening, that it can be a blessing and a curse at the same time. And it needs to be understood with sacredness. The spiritual gifts that come from the 12th house are sacred and need to be used and worked with and understood with complete ethics. And I'm big on that, and I always have to put that in there. But know that when you have a 12th house Venus, the pain and the heartache, it also comes with a blessing of being protected with a guardian angel. There is a beauty that the 12th house person possesses that people want. And this is a spiritual gift that you have. People are drawn to you. They're drawn to you because you're to be of service. Unfortunately, you have to face an incredible amount of pain to heal from, so you understand it on such a deep, profound level, spiritual level, that you can help people and be of great service. But along with that, you're going to be attracting people to your spiritual gifts. You're open, your sensories are open in the seventh, in the 12th house. And so people are drawn to that. And it's one important thing that you can put in your house is a statue of Venus. And I kind of giggle because I've seen it working at hand, where what the statue really does for a 12th house Venus person, and knowing that you're connected spiritually. So it does work. Put a statue of Venus in your doorway, because anybody who enters your home, who comes in with bad intentions, those energy vampires, right? Those people who are just wanting to attach to you, those broken people, it will protect you from them hurting you. I've seen it happen where people have come into my home and I know they don't have a good intention, and all of a sudden they start feeling sick. Something's off. They don't feel right. They got to go. So just know that along with those spiritual senses and being so in tune, and especially when you start healing and you start tapping into that, people are going to be attracted to you. And in that process of you tuning into your spiritual gifts, it's important. And I would highly suggest you getting a little statue of Venus and putting it at your front door. Your spiritual connection with Venus in the 12th house, you love spirituality. There's just this deep love and connection for spirituality, whatever that means to you. You have like this deep passion and love for it. And a lot of times it probably comes out through your art. You want to create through it. There's a spiritual, artistic connection for you. Your art, when you create, it's not just about creating art. It is a spiritual time for you. It is a spiritual connection. When I do my art, I immerse myself in it. It's like a spiritual escape. And my energy is just coming from myself into my art, being created, being birthed. This is a Venus 12th house. Your spiritual gift is your art. It is your spiritual connection to that art, your love for spirituality, which will come through that. There's an innate sense of intuition that helps you to look within and really tap into your spiritual senses. And you really are the wounded healer in love. And that is your purpose and your blessing of your spiritual gifts, is by healing and tuning into your senses. And your senses are connected to your spiritual senses. And so with Venus in the earthy, grounded, sensual energy, you are connected to what you see, what you hear, what you feel, what you taste, what you smell. And so spiritually, with Venus being in the 12th house, you are in tune to what you see with your inner vision, hear with your inner voice, feel with your inner feeling, smell and taste. These are spiritual senses too. So know that as you heal and you begin to move inward and work on your own healing and liking yourself and creating those boundaries and setting that standard and creating and building your self-worth, you are working to helping improve relationships, your relationships with others, helping others in their healing journey, because you understand the pain. And in doing so, you're doing it through your senses. And that's a real blessing as a wounded healer and the Venus in the 12th house. So until next time.